Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So, I had a welfare breakfast compared to yesterday. Breakfast over at the motel. I got to go to Walmart tomorrow. 2 eggs, over medium, cheese, ham, fried ham. I don't have no yogurt. Toast. I don't have marmalade, but I got this at the motel yesterday at breakfast. Orange and coffee. So I had fun. Went over there, ate, rested a little bit. Then she had picked stuff up at Dollar Store and Shoppers, and we went to Giant Tiger. She picked up the stuff she needed, and then hung out until work. Went back and just laid down and not lay down, but on the chair and rested until work. What a day yesterday. I guess it's sleep. I just still riled up. Slept about 1 a.m. until I slept through until 5, so I actually had a 4-hour. That new girl's not gonna make it. She's not gonna make it. I thought she was, but yesterday she can't multitask. She made 2 major screw ups. Someone got free gas yesterday. She doesn't pay attention to the pump, anything around her. There's one. I don't know. She's not that young, but she's not that bright. She doesn't know how to work a calculator. The thing that topped it up for me, where she goes, I should get one of them jerry cans. I said, yeah, everyone should have one. Emergency, go on a long trip. We always had a lot of water in case the radiator and jerry can. Anyway, she said, but wouldn't it be dangerous, or wouldn't it be dangerous to drive around with gas and like fill the jerry can and drive around? I was like, no, you don't do that. It's empty, and if you run out, you go to a service station. What if I can't get to? I said, well, hopefully someone's kind enough to drive you there and back. You blame someone else. Get a jerry can and fill it up and drive around with it? No, I said, that's not a good idea, no. Anyway, I'm glad I don't have to train her anymore. Going back in the morning. I can't deal with her. She's in outer space. She looks like she's in outer space, too. The woman in the morning that took her, I didn't see her resume. She told me, I took a resume today. I said, oh yeah. She goes, I said, what do you mean? She called it right. She called it right. wash my clothes. Rose coming at 12. And I go do mukbang. Then when I'm going to Walmart, he can pick up the gifts and I'll get the cakes. Then I'll call Ian, probably because LaFonda's not feeling good, so she might not go, so I'll call him. Tell him when we're at Walmart and give him an idea when we'll be over. I'm gonna bring the stuff because I'm going to Nikki's right after. So I'll bring my swimsuit and stuff. I'll bring my swimsuit. Yeah. Spend the day in that with her. She got it in her head she wants to go to Montana for supper, but we'll see. She's got Montana's in her brain. We can get the bus there and back. I just want to get in that hot tub. Don't think a whole lot of people use it at this time of year. Hard to say though. I tell you, that extra $30 that she paid for that room compared to across the at the Ship Motel. Just a sec, I gotta get my hands. Because she gets a swimming pool and all that. It's nice. It's a motel. When you walk in, it's nice, clean. Breakfast was amazing. They had everything. Everything. The only thing they didn't have was bacon. They had ham and sausage. But they didn't have bacon. But they had everything. They had French toast, cereal, fruit, dessert. Fruit, yeah. And whipped cream. Danish and stuff. And croissants. And juice. And well, oh my God. They had a bunch of stuff. Anyway, over at the crappy motel, shitty motel or whatever you call it, cereal that sits in that thing, container, cereal container, and it's bulk, it's non-brand. Yogurt, lucky to get that, because we gotta be there. They don't put very many out. Breakfast on 3 hours, and believe me, they stretch it. Toast. The bread. Like a square looking bread. Juice was always out. Orange in the apple, so I had to drink that sweet one. It's a joke compared to across the street, let's put it that way. And her room, really nice. Real nice bar fridge, nice microwave, and she actually got a coffee pot with coffee, percolator and that. I got a lot. so much false advertising because when she booked the room, she showed me over across the way. They put kitchenette on her thing, make it look nice. It's got a small little white cheap one, bar fridge, and a white Walmart cheap microwave. It's not like what she got now. It's nice and big and it's stainless steel. And she actually got a case, like a, that you could hide it in the microwave, in drawers. An actual computer desk. And she got a lounge chair. Not like the broken up ones over there. Even my chairs. That was on the inside. Mine should have been. Anyway, they rent to anything. That's their problem. They rent to anything. As long as they get the money and then they get in there and start wrecking things and don't give a shit. Because we had that right across the hall from me. A bunch of teenagers. There were no adults. They were all under 19. And they stayed there for about 3 weeks. 2, I believe. And, you know, they weren't keeping that place clean and tidy. Coming in and out with their bicycles, and you could smell dope, but you're not supposed to smoke. Noisy, and it was like a hangout. Come and go, and it was a hangout. It was all kids. It was summertime. It wasn't like it was cold and they were on the street. Different ones coming back and forth, and they knew it. They could see the cameras. They could hear it. It's just around the corner from them. Just long as they paid the money. The 2 queens in that bed, so there were a slew of them. They don't care. Didn't see no girls though. I thought they didn't see any. I think I've seen one, but she was like a skateboarder thing. Because they were into skateboarding and bicycles and stuff like that. And she was dressed like a boy. She went in, but I think she just went to visit. She wasn't there very long. But, yeah, that was their new getaway. I think people must have complained. I didn't complain. I just put my headphones in and at night, and they were there for a couple weeks anyway. I don't know how people get away with what they do. So when I went to NAD, the housekeeper was right between, she's down at the end of the hall and on the first floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rooms. And the housekeeper had her thing right next to her room when I got there. So she was cleaning around. But there's only 6 rooms and she didn't go anywhere else. She just, anyway. She said she was from the Ukraine but couldn't speak good English. Because we both said hi and she had really nice hair. And Nat asked, Nikki asked where she was from. And she said the Ukraine. But from 8, well, I don't know. Nikki said she was there at 7 in the morning. But I got there at 8, so I'm saying 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 hours. At 4 o'clock she called me. Said, I don't understand. She said, I want to lay down, I'm tired. And the housekeeper is playing her music. I don't know what Ukrainian music sounds like, but anyway. And she got it loud. And she's still in the same spot for 8 hours. And haven't left that 6 rooms. And she cleaned them for 8 hours. But anyway, because she didn't go down the hall, there were a woman down the hall. So, they must be overstaffed. Because I remember when I did chambermaid, you can do a room in 12, 13 minutes. So I used to do, what was it, 23 rooms a day regardless if it's a stay or a leave. It's totally different, right? But I don't know. I don't understand that place. I think she's milking the system. Worse than the woman across the way there, her and her husband. Because for 8 hours, she didn't leave that spot. And there are only 6 rooms in that. Because I've seen her every time we left and came back. Her cart was in the same spot. And she was next door. Spent most of her time next door. But she was tired because, I mean, she came in from Ontario and jet lag different times. And anyway, she called me up. She said, that girl's still cleaning that room next door. Are you sure? Yeah, she's got her music blaring now. And I said, well, what in the world is she doing? Why is she there all that 8 hours in one spot? She pointed out. They're on camera, like, don't they see what they're doing? Yeah, the room next to that, she was in there. She vacuumed and then she kept on going in. I don't know. She said she was new to Canada, but she didn't speak good English. Man. I want a job like that. 2 6 rooms in 8 hours. I remember doing 20 in 8 hours. Gave you only 17 minutes when you had to go one. They had like an apartment. Only one. And it had sofa. Didn't have to touch the kitchen. Bed, bathroom. The sofa was made. If the sofa was made up in a bed, then you would have to change the sheets and fold the thing. And yeah, they gave you 17 minutes, I think, because I used to get that one a lot. Nobody wanted it. But I was only there 2 months because I was just, it was summertime and I wanted to, I was doing my bartender course. Paid for it, my gas. Miss my yogurt. They didn't have yogurt. I didn't see it anyway. They didn't have yogurt. But it's pretty bad when the other motels laugh at the shit motel. Cause first time me and Nat went to O'Brien's for breakfast there, we were talking to the waitress and we said, yeah, we're renting at the motel there and we're having breakfast here. She said, oh, their famous breakfast. She said they still got that crappy cereal. Yeah. She laughed. Then it used to be on the sign, free breakfast, we serve free breakfast because we care. Anyway, so yesterday, the waitress, the buffet there, I said to Nat, I said, this is totally different from the, and then she goes, yeah, the waitress, she shook her head, she goes, yeah, very different. And she laughs. I mean, the other motels that's 2 of them that's laughing at that place, you know. It's pretty bad. But anyway, laughing motel, 2 motels laughing about that place. So, I'm done. I go to put my clothes in dryer, have a cigarette, take a shower, and start getting ready and put my stuff away and that because he said he's going to be in at 12. So, yeah. Okay, and I'll see you tomorrow. You guys all have a good day, and it's cigarette time.